Well, have you ever heard the expression when someone is really good on camera? People will say, oh, the camera just loves them. Well, that's not entirely accurate because the camera doesn't love some people and hate everybody else, although it might seem like that at times. What the camera is really doing is just reflecting how you feel about it to your audience. And so when people are great on camera, it's likely that they love or at least like the camera. Emmy winner Phoebe Waller-Bridge expressed it really well here. She said that her main relationship in the show Fleabag was between her and the camera or the person on the other side of the camera. And she had to really mentally picture that that person was on her side. So you don't have to love your camera to have great virtual presence, but you do have to stop ignoring it and learn to be friends with it. And like any friendship, that might take a little work. You may find that your relationship with your camera is non-existent, or perhaps it's a little dysfunctional after the past couple of years. And in that state, it's very hard to express your natural personality and for your presence to come out. For example, I'm going to show you what it might look like if I didn't have a relationship with my camera, if I didn't like being on camera, and I felt like I was talking into the void, like many people do. Hi, Jan. One of the things that sales teams are struggling with, I hear, is not getting meetings with actual decision makers. And if they do, they're having difficulty getting follow-up meetings. Is that something you're seeing with your team as well? Well, I wouldn't give myself top marks for virtual presence. What do you think? Probably not as engaging or personable. May not have felt like I was talking to anyone in particular, which I wasn't. So let's see if I can do better just by shifting my attitude, my belief that the camera and the other person behind it are on my side and they're interested in what I have to say. And that might look like this. Hi, Jan. One of the things that I hear sales teams are struggling with today is getting meetings with actual decision makers. And then if they do get those meetings, they're often struggling to get follow-up meetings. Are those similar to the challenges that you're facing today with your team? So what did you think? Better, higher marks for that, I hope? Yeah, you probably see more personality, more energy, more expression. And all of this happened just by making a mental shift in how I feel about my camera, and thus how I feel about my audience, because ultimately they are one and the same. So once you stop letting your camera get in your way and start aligning yourself with it and developing a friendly relationship with it, your virtual presence is going to start to shine and people are going to respond to you differently.